You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Peace. Greetings to everyone. How's everyone doing? All right. I am Cap the Diva. You talking about the 90s, 91? That was a long time ago, but I do remember. MC Slice. All right. Anyways, Professor Griff, and yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'm not going to be on long. Just came on to say peace to everyone. And I'm looking forward to some interesting conversation for the rest of this week. I am doing the premiere of my video, The Etheric Rebel, that I did with Soleil tomorrow night. So make sure you'll tune in at 9 o'clock. Thursday night, we're actually going to do the Melanin Monday Medicine. All right, just trying to get adjusted, having to wait a few days, but everything happens in time. In the meantime, in between time, we're going to be talking about, can we survive without family and community? The things that I am seeing and hearing, the things that these people are planning. Can we survive without community coming together to support one another? Can we survive without the community coming together to support one another, and the family coming together? All right. All right. Hold on. All right. So just to name a few of the things that I am talking about. Anyway, well, shout out to the Serious Minds family over here on IG. Shout out to the Serious Minds family right here on YouTube and, of course, Facebook and Periscope. Peace, Quan. What's good with you? I want to thank everyone for participating in the and continued support of the platform, and giving your donations in reference to the caps that we're sending out there with the fundraiser. I don't even know what happened to that RBG one. I think somebody came down on my desk and lifted it. See how black people act. All right. So where's that at, Quan? Thank you very much, Quan. Really appreciate that. If you would like to make a donation to the Serious Minds fundraiser, you can do so at www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. You'll receive a Public Enemy snapback cap for your donation. All right. Please indicate it in the notes so I'll know. All right. Everybody on IG, y'all got to step up to the plate. We're doing a fundraiser. I can't give y'all the bootlegger's name because he's operating out of a truck in the Southwest Atlanta territory. All right. He keep moving from corner to corner. Sometimes you got to find him. But anyway, we got the black with the white on black, black on black. Of course, we got the gold ones. Where is the RBG? Ah, my friend. You messing around something. Okay. Got the RBG, red, black, and green joint. Shoulder Griffin, what's good? Great filibuster, what's happening? All right. So we got the RBG, the red, black, and green. We got the traditional gold ones, the white ones, the black on black. Anyway, there's some interesting things coming up that we need to talk about. So the conversation is just a broad conversation tonight as we discuss some of these things. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. All right. Can we survive? I'm talking about just your survival. Can we survive without? Oh, thank you very much, Cherokee Outlaw. Andre Davis, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Shout out to Johnny Taylor. Shout out to the great filibuster. All right. Takara, what's good? But I want one of those caps. See, Takara, see how black people act. Do you meet the height requirement? Are you over 5'5", Mr. Takara? All right. Hit me up and let me know if you're over 5'5". In any event. All right. So there's some things that I'm seeing. Of course, you know that that jab and that overhand right and that hook they're hitting people with. You got to add a few more punches to that thing. For real, the stuff I'm seeing. People are giving in. So you got to keep your health, your immune system up. All right. And take the necessary safety precautions. All right. All right. In any event, I recently witnessed a young lady being snatched up in the parking lot of a gas station. Just average dude walking up, snatching her up, slamming her to the ground, taking her car keys. That's what it's coming to. Oh, you said you're not over 5'5", but you're gonna pay the money. All right, cool. There's no real height requirement. All right. All right. Any event. Yeah, I was kind of taken aback because this didn't happen 1, 2 in the morning. This happened like, broad daylight. And I'm saying we don't feel the need to come assist and help one another. I know a lot of times we don't want to get involved, but I don't think I could sit there and watch that go down like that. And yeah, I just don't. Yeah, T, you can say knuckleheads do what knuckleheads do, but what if that was your sister or your cousin or your niece or your mama? Would you want it to go down? So the question is, can we survive without family and community? Can we resolve some of the issues that we have with one another to come to one another's aid? Is the point that I'm driving at. All right. I saw a situation on the news. They was actually showing a picture of a woman in the passenger side, and she's hanging out of the passenger side with an AK-47. So this is how we resolving these situations. Eric B, thanks for the donation. You want the cap? Well, you can't do it on the Cash app. All right, you have to do it through PayPal. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to get your address, Eric B. I got to be able to get your address, and there's no way for me to do it if you send the money via Cash app. And the donation for the fundraiser is $50. All right, go through the Cash app. Go through the PayPal though, not the Cash app. All right, because when you go through the PayPal, you fill out all of the blanks on the form, and I'll get your name, your phone number. I can get your information, where to send it, what you donating to, and we can send that information out. Please do it on the PayPal. All right. All right. Cherokee, absolutely correct. All right, so family, let's understand something real quick. We have to be able to defend ourselves at any cost, regardless of who it is. Y'all may be looking at this thing like a black and white issue. If that's the way you're still looking at it, until you grow in your thinking, I guess that's where you are right now. But right now, it's white, not a white and black thing necessarily. And even if it is, we got to grow to understand certain aspects of that thing. But right now, we need to start looking at it like it's a right and wrong thing, along with all these other things. All right? If you follow my drift, you understand what I'm saying. There's a regular sister walking through. All right? Brother just kind of, yeah, it was ugly, man. It was really, truly ugly. Anxiety, people are having anxiety, a lot of angst, a lot of people are having kind of grasp what's going on in society. They're getting mixed messages from the news and what's going on. People not knowing whether or not they're going to survive this next wave of this madness. People are losing their jobs. Family members are checking out of here. So it's a very critical time in which we live right now. I say everyone needs to get grounded, centered, all right, and keep your head, keep the emotion in check, and keep it keep it in check. I know it's hard to do if you don't have a spiritual base, if you don't have a spiritual practice, if you're not grounded and centered. All right. All right. People are literally going crazy. So come on, family. Come on. We're trying to understand basic family unit, basic emotions. All right, basic sense of self. Just being a human. All right. Okay. Now, I want to begin a 3-part series because I know I can't tackle it all in one show. All right. Soleil brought a situation to my attention, and then my sister in Africa reminded me the situation. J Ma, shout out to J Ma, shout out to Soleil. Like I said, I probably have to do it in 3 or 4 parts, but this situation is concerning legalized kidnapping, 74 nights without our son. All right, if anyone's familiar with this situation, peace. Soleil, what's good with you? I'm probably have to do this in several parts. Soleil first brought this to my attention, and I said I probably needed to do a deep dive into understanding the story, the entire story. Hold on for a second. 74 nights without our son. The police officer said it's just one night, and this is only temporary. It's been almost 3 months without him. So this is a long, long story. All right. Takara, what's good with you? I told you better meet that height requirement, sis. For real. They accused us of refusing a B12 shot. We never refused a B12 shot. This is an unnecessary, traumatizing separation from our child. The damage done can never be undone. I relive this moment every moment leading up to taking him to the hospital every single day. So just to give y'all a little bit of backdrop of what I've looked at last week, and then I was reminded this week by Soleil and J-Ma, that this is a very critical story that can happen to any one of us. All right. The whole idea of separating from these people and separating, when we say separate, before we could talk about a physical separation, we need to separate from their spirit and their mindset. Stop calling their police. Stop relying on their hospitals. Stop relying on them. All right. Start in the kitchen. Start with your mindset. Start with your religion. All right. Start with everything. When I say everything, I truly mean everything. If we have to consistently rely on these people, see, we have to understand something. If we can't imagine a world living without these people and having to constantly rely on these people for everything, then it's going to be an ongoing issue. All right. What is my religion? I don't have no religion like that according to that lens that you're viewing religion through. No, my religion's a whole lot deeper. My religion is the netters. All right. My religion is everything natural, everything in nature. That's my religion. If you're talking about trying to pull everything I'm supposed to do and know from a book, then my book is the universe. My book is the netters. Thank you. That answers that religion part of it. All right. All right. Now, back to what we were talking about. If we rely on other people for your daily bread, then that's a problem. Because if you're going to rely on McDevils and Murder King and Drunken Donuts, all right, if you're going to rely on Toxic Hell and Pizza Slut and all of these other fast food restaurants, all right, and even the ones that are slow food now, because you can't even go sit in a restaurant. If you're going to rely on them to feed you and your children, you ass out. Plain and simple. We need to begin to learn and know how to feed ourselves. All right. If you're relying on them to keep you healthy, I'm talking about the white coats. All right. Regardless of where they wear the white coat, in whatever institution they wear the white coat, if you're relying on them, all right, to keep you healthy, not going to happen. It is not going to happen. You right now, at this moment, right now, you got to take that duty and responsibility on your own shoulders. All right. Plain and simple. In this case, the family was doing the holistic health thing. All right. This family was doing the natural thing. All right. I'm talking about everything from breastfeeding to eating right and that kind of thing. So having to go because of what they might suspect that had been a mild form in their transition from the breast to the bottle, a mild form of malnutrition or that kind of thing, needing B12, needing certain nutrients in the body. They ended up taking their child to the hospital. The pain and stress I experience is constant, and we will not rest until he is back home with us, and those responsible are held accountable. This is why I'm having this conversation tonight. And like I said, this is going to have to be a 3-part conversation we have to have. Help us bring our son home. Link in the bio for full story and the GoFundMe campaign. Please share and support however you feel it in your heart. Hashtag bring Ra home. Quan, can you put that up? Whoever's on IG, put that up. Matter of fact, everybody type that in. Hashtag bring Ra home. This could be anyone's child. All right. So we're talking about medical racism. We're talking about kidnapping. We're talking about an injustice and justice for our children. Hold on for a second. Mr. Sean Carter, I'm doing my show right now, and I do want to talk to you about Earl Spence Jr. All right, when I get off my show. All right, peace. All right. So they said the link is in the bio, but right now, I need everyone to type in hashtag bring Ra home. All right. We're going to ask all of the brothers that have shows, all the sisters that have YouTube shows, whether they're on IG, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. All right. This needs to be a situation where we rally behind this particular family, because this is our family and this could be anyone's family. All right. Hashtag bring Ra home. I need to see that on IG. Come on, family. Come on, Takara. We know you only 5'2" or whatever. But hey, you don't need a height requirement for this one. Come on. So they accuse this particular family of refusing a B12 shot. When have you know they're going to strike the channel, but we have to talk about this. When have a hospital ever took somebody's child for refusing a B12 shot, first of all? When have they even cared about B12? Because they certainly don't teach anything about B12. So if you're talking about the hospital saying all the son needs is a B12 shot, then why didn't they give them a B12 shot, let them sit for a few minutes and see if it builds their iron or whatever they said he was being deficient of, and give the child back and let the child go home like they would do any other case. But because this family is a holistic family and their names wasn't Bob or Ann or Tyler or Megan or whatever, and I guess they didn't look the part. So yeah, I guess they decided to focus in on this particular family and do what they do best. Don't tell me racism, white supremacy, his hand is not dripping with the blood of our people in this kind of situation. Study Medical Apartheid, all right, by Harriet Washington. They said she refused the shot, and she didn't. Soleil says. She said she wanted to wait for her husband to get there so they make a family decision and a well-educated and informed decision about their child, and she waited for the husband to get there. What is wrong with that? This is why the title of this show tonight is Can We Survive Without Family and Community? Although y'all think we don't need one another, we do need one another. I know I started this show off talking about the young lady I seen getting abducted in the damn parking lot. Gerald, thank you very much for the donation, and I'm definitely going to get that cap out to you. Just let me know which one you want, good bro. Thank you for the donation. But I'm saying to you, family, this easily could happen to any one of us. Hold on for a second. Hold on, family. Easily happen to any one of us. So I'm saying right now, family. Peace. What's good, man?
Peace to the family. What's going on, Griff?
How you feel, man?
Can you hear me good? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you real clear.
Okay. I'm exactly on that topic. It's the right topic to have right now. So, you know, I deal and dabble with this politics thing. So, yes, I just saw Pootie here, but it really wasn't to be all team Trump or whatever, anything like that. It's just what we always say, the lesser of two evils. I've been in the Democrat Party, and now I'm in this.
Okay, hold on, good bro.
Yes.
All right, we're talking about bring Ra home.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let me get to that.
I don't want to talk about Trump. Okay. I don't want to talk about the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. Yes, I want to stick right to the point, and let's be clear and focused. All right.
Clear to the point. So I'm dealing with the same exact thing. That's why I tied them all in. And you're asking a lot of common sense, and what law is with the common law is common sense, and they're not.
Wait, you talking about in reference to hospitals?
I'm talking about any of the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is the number one topic.
Oh, okay, hold on. You might be confusing the issue to the people that's not up on that level yet, bro. We're talking about this family.
Explain it. So right now, I know exactly what you're saying. What I'm trying to support is they didn't have the jurisdiction to make that call on your family.
Okay, hold on. So slow down. So when you say they, you mean in the hospital?
I mean, any private corporation and everything.
Okay, but hold on. We're only talking about the hospital right now. When you say jurisdiction, are you saying the hospital didn't have the jurisdiction to make that call to keep someone's child?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So
I will say this. I want to make it real quick. This is the most important point. So we have like the Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and we have like the international law. Those are all great defense, but for that family, I hope they're looking. This is a book that we all need to have in our arsenal, right?
You have to read it because it's backwards when you show it on camera.
It is. It's called Therese on the Writ of Habeas Corpus.
Okay.
And that's exactly what you talked about, Griff. Is these people ain't nothing but illegal body snatchers, and this book breaks down every type of writ. So when you're ready to go on offense and you're tired of saying, like me, I can continuously say I beat traffic court and I beat this and I beat, who gives a damn at the end of the day, right? But how do you go on offense and make them hurt for all of the time that you spent in jail? How do you make DCS release your children? Like I'm getting better at this paperwork. Like I made them release me this last time. Now I know how to make them release my children, and I found it in this book.
So you're saying the family needs to study that information to get their child home?
If you want to stop playing any of the games, the number one thing is not get a lawyer.
Okay, let's listen. This is a sensitive situation, so let's watch our language. Okay, they're not playing games. Hold on. Yeah. This is their child. So let's watch the language because this is sensitive. Okay, hold on, bro. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on for 1 second, man. Mm-hmm. Let's watch our language because this is sensitive to this family. All right. Yes, so they're not playing games. They are serious about bringing.
Play games with.
Okay, they're serious about bringing their child home. Okay, that might be the longer, more in-depth fight, but for right now. We're on here right now making the community and the family aware of what this situation is so we can galvanize our energy. All right. So we're going to pass that information on to that family in case their legal team needs that information. All right. Okay. Now, what was you saying?
That's my point. I wanted to jump straight onto that because I knew that's what you would say next.
Right.
So I'm gonna just make it really brief.
Okay.
CJ asks, volume second.
Spell the name of the book.
Volume 7, section 4. You'll know that note. Well, I'm not good with Latin, so it's Latin. It's called Curious Juris Secundum. It's basically the encyclopedia of lawyers. The most important thing to boil that whole set of books down is volume 7, section 4, which states the duty of the attorney is to the court, no matter what. And
right.
You become a ward of the court. So they can never do anything good for you. No matter what they say, it's a lie, because that if they actually represented you, they would be disbarred.
Okay, we're not getting that deep yet. The part of the story that we're at, they took their child to the hospital, all right? Mm-hmm. And all the mom was saying was, let me wait on my husband, all right, so we can make a uniformed, intelligent decision before any shots.
To say anything other than no. It comes back to that one word that we need to be dealing with all the time. Hospital, whoever, jurisdiction. They didn't have the jurisdiction to make that call.
Okay, but she was the one that took the child to the hospital. The hospital didn't call them in. All right, so
they still don't have the jurisdiction.
Okay, cool. All right, that's a deeper conversation that we can have.
Yeah.
Let me just get this information out about what this family is going through so we can galvanize our energy to get this family some support.
I got 4 children I'm dealing with.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, I really appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thankful thing. So my heart goes out to them. Peace and prayers. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Peace.
All right, that brother's always on it and giving us information. And it's a beautiful thing that we're at this point where we do have people that that on that level that can give us the information. All right. So family, make sure you put in the chat. You got to click off, bro, because I can't do it from this end. All right.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
All right. Peace. All right. So make sure you put that in the chat so when people see this, we can make sure they get the necessary information that they need. All right. Sometimes the fight is going to be immediate. Sometimes the fight is going to be in depth. All right. Sometimes the fight may take a minute, but I want to see the young god home. All right. Wow. I don't think it's a case of this athlete having this much money, won't they do something? This entertainer having this much money, won't they do something? This boxer has this much money, won't he do something? This person, let's just everyone do what we can do wherever we are and whoever we are. And I think what Quan means when she says always have your war chest on point and keep an attorney on payroll. Payroll doesn't necessarily mean you got a whole bunch of money somewhere, because a lot of times we don't. But at least keep one in your Rolodex, in your wallet, keep this card on you. And a lot of times in certain situations, because I see them other people do it all the time. Their damn dog get hit by a car and break his toenail. They got to GoFundMe up. And they raised $20,000 for a damn dog's toenail. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying, well, what's wrong with us that we can't come together? All right? What's wrong with that? That's the war chest that Quan is talking about. These entertainers and athletes and whoever else got money and big business people that are black, TV people that are black, they may not ever come to our aid. Plain and simple. They just may not. They may not ever. Derek Witherspoon, you said you need an army. Hell, you need one. What you mean you? We, bruh. Why you think we only talking about this? The question is, can we survive without family? Assalamu alaikum, brother Jamil. What's up? Without family and community. We need family and we need community. We're not talking about getting pro bono lawyers. We're talking about having a war chest and we coming to one another's aid. I'm talking about from the sister that got snatched in the parking lot of the gas station, or to this family's child being taken. All right? Go read the story. All right? We just, right now, this first talk is just to make you aware of what's going on. All right? Read the story, get the information, so when we come back on with the story, you'll have an idea of what we're dealing with. All right? Charles King, what's good with you, bro? All right, thanks for the donation. Gerald, thanks for the donation, good bro. All right? So we want everyone to become familiar with the story, because if and when it's your time to come to the family for some support, it may not be financial support, it may not be, it could be whatever. One of us know that individual lawyer or group or whatever that could come to our aid. All right? This is part of the work that we should be doing. All right? This is what we call being on code. Thank you very much, Trina Floyd. We are so much stronger together. All right? That's right, Quan. We need the moral support. All right, so I'm going to continue this story. I'm going to come on tomorrow night. We're going to premiere the video. We're going to talk about some things tomorrow night, and we're going to dive right back into this story. All right, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. One Once I get some more information, I might dive into it a little bit earlier at 3 tomorrow, but I am coming back on tomorrow night at 9 to premiere the video, and we're going to continue this conversation a little bit further. Mothers, be mindful of your children, all right? Make sure their health is up to par. We don't have to rely on these people. When I was growing up, and even the generation before me, all right, when we couldn't go to see the white coats, when we couldn't go to the doctor, my mama's mama took care of us with what she grew in the backyard, all right? Am I right or wrong? Juicy Genius, thank you very much for your support. We have the resources as a community. We can empower ourselves. That's right. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to that. All right. So I will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina on the 19th of September. And then in October, I will be in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we need to discuss some things in person that I can't discuss on here in the way we need to discuss them. But I want to thank everybody for supporting the platform. Thank y'all for the donation. Can you put that up on the board one more time, Quan, so I can let them know? And thank everyone for donating. I'm scrolling to see whether or not where it's at. Professor Griff, Professor Griff, Vincent W. Davis, Law Offices, Vincent W. Davis Associates. All right, that got right by me. All right, CR Stocks, thank you for the information. That got right by me. At the Law Office of Vincent W. Davis and Associates, we advocate vigorously for the rights of parents. At his channel, he does daily live streams. We need it. Let's look up Vincent W. Davis, family. All right. If it's one of those attorneys and lawyers that's going to step up, all right, and defend us as a people, when we know we're right, especially when it comes to our children, that we need to support that, Vincent W. Davis. All right. So I'm going to be sending out the RBG snapback, PE snapback, Captain, to the people that donated. Thank y'all very much. That will go out tomorrow. All right. The white on black and the black on black cap. And then the one we started out with, which is the gold one. All right. Thank y'all very much, family, for supporting the platform. And thank y'all for supporting this family. All right. Remember, send out hashtag bring Ra home. Shout out to Soleil. Thank you for the information. We're doing this in 3 parts. Shout out to J Mar. Really appreciate you. All right. You're right. All things jazzy. We must go back to gardens if we're not allowed in their supermarkets. Do y'all see what France is doing? Shout out to Little Goddess. Shout out to Johnny Taylor. All right. Remember, family, next month we need y'all to subscribe to the newsletter. And those that are already in the Serious Cipher, we're going to get y'all this information. But right now, the Serious Cipher and the newsletter that's going out, we're preparing it right now as we speak. Shout out to Little Goddess. Shout out to Johnny Taylor. Thank you, Quan, for doing the constant work that you do. All right. All right, Gerald, I got you, good bro. All right. Support this family. Hashtag bring Ra home. It's Professor Griff. I'm signing out. Inshallah, I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Love y'all to life, family. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. Yeah, that couldn't be my child. Yeah, we'd be talking about something a whole lot different. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. I love y'all to life, family. We're going to talk. No, seriously. We're going to talk in a minute. Man, bruh. Woo. All right. Peace, y'all.